So we have a problem here where we're trying to find the differential value of f, and we can see that we have a function y equals f of x equals, and I think this is supposed to be a square root symbol of 3x plus 3, so I believe the function is this. I'm not totally certain. I think the formatting might be a little bit odd here, but that's what I'm going to go with. So first it says find the differential of f. So what it means by differential is basically find dy as an expression of x and dx. Now, you've already learned probably how to take a derivative, and you've learned perhaps that y prime, in this case with this is a chain rule problem. I'll just go through it really quick here because it's not really the focus of the problem. This would be 1/2 3x plus 3 to the negative 1/2 times 3. So we can see here that y prime is an expression of x. Now, you've also probably seen this written as dy over dx. And if we do that, and I'm going to simplify this a little bit, this would be 3/2 times 1 over root 3x plus 3. So this dy dx is basically saying a small change in y, a very small change in y, divided by a very small change in x. Small change of y over small change of x is essentially a slope, and that's what the derivative is. Dy over dx is the slope of y. We can also think of these as independent values. Dy and dx as separate concepts. They don't always have to be tied together. So when it says here find the differential of f, it really means solve for just dy. So if we multiply both sides by dx, we will get the equation for dy, which comes out to be 3 over 2, and then you could write this as, I'll put it as dx over root 3x plus 3. So that is your differential, that is your dy. So that is A. For part B, it says use your result from part A to find the approximate change in y if it changes from 4 to 4.1. Round your answer to 3 decimal places. So what it wants us to do is find the change in y, find that small change in y, and use that to estimate what y actually is. So we don't know dy. dx is equal to the change in x. So between 4.1 and 4, that would mean that dx is 0.1. So the equation we're actually going to solve here, we're going to be saying dy is equal to 3 over 2, 0.1 over square root 3x plus 3. This is the small change in x causing a certain small change to y. So this dx influences what dy becomes. Now you can enter that in your calculator. The x value is going to be 4 because that's the starting value. Theoretically, you could use either one. Both would give you a pretty good approximation because they're so close together. But I think this would be 4 times 12, 15. So you'd have to work that out, and you would find a decimal, and that would be your dy value. I'm not going to do that. Just leave that to you. You can see 3 decimal places is what you would solve for. Now, that's the approximate change in y. So the approximate change in y is dy. Okay, so now it says find the actual change in y if x changes from 4 to 4.1. So here you would literally just take 4.1. So you're going to find f of 4.1 and subtract it. This is part C, from f of 4. That will be the difference, the actual difference in the y values to 3 decimal places once more. You can compare the dy you got here with the f of 4.1 minus f of 4 that you get here. Hopefully that answers all the questions you might need to know. And if this isn't quite the same equation, it's the same general process. I think this is supposed to be square root 3x plus 3. But if it's not, you just use a different function. The derivative's different. This equation's different. Otherwise, it's the same general process. You're using this differential to solve for dy specifically, meaning a very small change in y.